In a quiet little town, there lived a retired teacher named Mr. Bennett. Every morning, he sat on his old wooden chair near the window, holding a cup of coffee. The chair beside him was always empty, yet he spoke to it as if someone sat there. Neighbors often saw him smile, sometimes laugh, and sometimes wipe a tear from his eye. Every day, he poured 2 cups of coffee, one for himself and one for the chair. When children asked why, he simply said, "For my favorite listener." They'd giggle and run off, thinking the old man was being silly. But no one knew that chair once belonged to his wife, Mary, who had passed away 3 years ago. Mary had been the light of his life, a woman who believed in small joys and gentle love. Every morning she brewed coffee, humming an old tune, and they'd sit together by the window, talking about everything and nothing. They called it their peace hour. When she passed, the house fell silent. Mr. Bennett couldn't bear the emptiness, so he kept her chair just as it was, never moving it, never dusting it. It wasn't a piece of furniture anymore. It was his connection to her memory. Each day, he told her about the world, how the neighbors' children were growing, how the seasons were changing, how life was moving forward even though he was standing still. The chair never answered, but it always listened. One day, a little girl from next door, Lila, visited Mr. Bennett with cookies. She asked shyly, "Mr. Bennett, why don't you ever move that chair?" He smiled, "Because love doesn't need to move, dear. It only needs to stay." The girl didn't understand then, but she remembered his words. A few months later, the neighborhood didn't see Mr. Bennett outside for 2 days. When they checked on him, they found him sitting peacefully in his chair, eyes closed, a faint smile on his lips, and 2 cups of coffee on the table. Years passed. Leela grew up, became a writer, and moved away. But one day, she returned to the old neighborhood. The house was abandoned now, but the chair still sat by the window. She sat down beside it and placed 2 cups of coffee. She smiled and whispered, "For your favorite listener, Mr. Bennett." The sunlight filled the room, making the 2 chairs glow in the quiet peace of memory and love. Some loves don't fade. They change shape, living on in the hearts of those who still remember. Gratitude keeps them alive. Moral of the story: love never truly leaves us. It lives in our gratitude, our memories, and the quiet moments we choose to cherish.